Hello adventurers, my name is Chris. Welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. So we're in a bit of a tight spot. This last episode we went and followed up with Laura and Vonra post hag retrieval mission. And well, more of an extraction, actually. But regardless, right? We got some cool new stuff. Very neat. And have decided to come and investigate the murder tribunal down here, which is certainly something. A lot of blood, but as expected, right? And man, it's tough. It's tough. It's real tough. Because huge thing. Obviously, spoilers if you don't know, but the guy who's leading the whole thing, is Saravok Anchev from Baldur's Gate 1, and that's fucking crazy. Now, like I said, I don't exactly know the weight of the full weight. Like if I had played, I guess still, but the fact that he was right, the big bad, and he's back, that alone feels huge, massive, right? So we tried to fight him, and that was a beat down. It was bad. He is tough, as he should be. As he should be. Nothing would be more, I think, disappointing than to see, almost looks like such an arch enemy of Jahir and Minsk to come back and just basically just be a pushover, right? But this is definitely going to take some. It's going to take a little bit of a reevaluation of my approach, right? Because in the fight, there's him. He's got his three bitches, and then there's these guys that show up, right? That which watches, that which guards, that which lurks. These guys are crazy. They're fucking Death Knights, and I could go into a spiel about Death Knights, but I'm gonna hold off for right now, because I do think these guys are so cool. But they got a lot of health. And they're attached to Saravok, so they will join the fight unless we find a way to permanently block this door, which we could do theoretically, right, with Arcane Lock, but we don't have that. We don't have that because I never got it. Not even on Gale. Right? I used other spells.
How much
instead,
farther can I go?
Like teleportation and dimension door and such. Because I thought placement, even though I also should be using that a little bit better, was more effective from what I was seeing than Arcane Lock. But now in retrospect, looking back at all the fights in the game so far, Arcane Lock could be crazy cool to mess around with. So real quick, we're gonna do a little bit of fast prep. I'm gonna try to make this go relatively quick, because I know some other people have some things. Okay, sorry, had to turn off the music. So we drop those off. Right now we go into the camp inventories. Everyone has something. Now what I want no. I already made one of those. This is dominate person, no. Okay, so for which, I'm gonna give that to Will. I know there was a reason why. I think there might be a reason. There's probably a reason why Will doesn't have a shield, right? I feel like there is 100% a reason why I don't have a shield on Will. It was either something he's equipped with, or something he was using that require if he can't equip a shield. Oh, I might have had the bracers on him for a little while, but then I put them on Blazel. That might have been why he didn't have a shield, because he couldn't do that with the bracers. Because one of the big things is we got to watch out for. Take these. We gotta watch out for his trio of misfortune. Because they counterspell everything that I do. Everything that I try to do. Even the scrolls, right? Even these revivify, cause a problem. So I gotta find a way to deal with them quickly while also okay, I might borrow this will. I'll give it back. So either I gotta kill them and risk buffing Saravok, which might be a better trade-off as much as it just makes him completely juiced up. Or I mean, I don't know, because they counterspell so quickly. It's so it's it's brutal. It's brutal. So I think we might have to kill them and juice him up, as much as I would like to not do that. Okay, so let's go. I think. Okay, let's do a quick prep trip. Quick prep trip. It's gonna be real fast. Real fast. Because there's like two things I want to make sure that we have. One of which being potions of speed. So I want to get materials to craft those, and then see what kind of scrolls we can get. Oh shit! You replaced it.
Seems
Neat.
like a good moment to talk.
Let me introduce myself. I am Roland, the new ruler of Ramazith's Tower. All deals and sales made under previous ownership will be honored. I hope you enjoy this curated selection of goods for all your magical needs.
That's awesome. Look at him taking full ownership and proud. Roland, don't you recognize me? Pull a face at the projection. Roland, don't you recognize me?
Of course, you're a valued customer.
Yeah, he's good.
I didn't quite catch that. What did you say?
God. Goofy. I'd like to buy something.
Take your time.
So he's got that charm. Holy shit. Yeah, he showed up to sell. That's great. Okay. Swords of the nerves and mind, a treatise. Magic the weave, soul coins. Okay. Some nice hats. Okay, do we want any of this stuff? Ooh. Yes. Yes, because right now we don't have a way to summon them, because that's basically Gale, and that is not going to happen for us right now. So having an additional person being elemental in the fight, and they're good, they're strong. So that's a good idea. Glow of invulnerability. These are expensive. Okay, wait. Holy Lord. 1,300? Okay, well, this is a tough fight, so, you gotta invest. You gotta invest in victory. Necrotic, not gonna work out. Not a good idea. Slow down, planar binding. I think I mean, I can't think of anything that would be like casting from a scroll wise. I mean,
Thank
okay.
you for visiting.
I have a bunch of stuff I have to sell, so we're gonna break even on that sale anyway. And then real quick, we're gonna go back to the no, not there. I want to go to the crossing. We're gonna go to the crossing because we're gonna go to our. Well, actually, no. Wait, I gotta be. No, no. It's before. It's before the gate, or before the drawbridge. We're gonna go to the shop. So I want to buy a crafting. See if there's some crafting ingredients. Purchase potions of speed.
These boots have seen everything.
You are safe.
It is all the way over here.
We don't need 20. I'd recommend
All right, team.
2 doses.
All right, potions of speed. What do we need? We need hyena ears. We need hyena ears and salts. So I'm hoping you have some hyena ears.
What do you need?
You know, thieves' tool is probably also a good idea. These. Attacking gnomes or dwarves with this weapon. Ooh. You got +2 bonus to attack rolls when attacking creatures that already have taken damage. The electronecrotic. It's not going to help us here, but it can help us everywhere else. As long as you don't have full health. I don't think I've had full health for very long anyway. Maybe, but let's see. Do you have? Not really. I do want. You know what? I'll take both of these. Potion of speed. Potions. Take these two. All right. What else? What else? Scroll of knock. That doesn't really help. That's the opposite of what we need. Scroll of Misty Step. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, this might actually be this. Enemies disadvantage on attack rolls that target the wearer. This effect lasts until the wearer takes damage. Doesn't help for very long. And then Gauntlets of the War Master. Targets have disadvantage on saving throws. That doesn't help because she can't wear heavy armor anymore. You're on to deal an additional cold damage for Minsk.
Sword at my side and hamster at hand.
It's hard to beat this one. Like, advantage on melee rolls when surrounded by 2 or more foes. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna be trying to be quick, but I think that's good. I feel pretty good about that. Okay. All right.
Short father.
Okay, we go in here. So we will. When you succeeded on a saving throw, they take psychic damage, which isn't super crazy. It just looks nice. We're gonna have to hide that now. Potion of speed. Okay, so Blazel. Hill Giant Strength. I want to give you Cloud Giant Strength. And then you get the other one. Potion of Speed also is going to go to Lae'zel. I'll hold on to the potions. Got this mouse. Right, we got the barrel of acid. That's good. And then we got the smoke powder barrel, which is also going to be good. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. The scroll of mage armor, would that technically work? Well, actually no, because her dex is +2, so it wouldn't be more. Oh wait, no, sorry. Actually. Got one. There we go. Alright. Alright. So, we're back. We got everything. Let's get everybody licked up. And then we're gonna go in. Right, so for us... See, Potion of Speed, I gotta wait for the actual combat, because it's only 3 turns and it's gonna go. And I feel like we could save this for the actual fight. I think that's a better idea. Potentially. Because I feel like that's gonna be way bigger. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a shot, right? Take a shot. I'm gonna close these doors. You can't lock them. I'm gonna close them. I'm gonna try to beat these guys up now that we've spoken to them. And I'm gonna hope that the soul oath doesn't say anything to him or anything. I feel like the reverberation is good, especially because we're gonna be popping off. Can't be paralyzed or restrained or difficult terrain. Not worried about that right now. It's being charmed? That would probably be a good idea in this. Well... No. I was thinking, like, the compelled duels and such. We don't have Sorcerer's Tides, fortunately. Paralyzed or restrained, that doesn't seem to be a thing we worry about. Right, but I have to use it on a... Raise a corpse. Or does it be a medium or small corpse? Would you guys consider being corpses? Medium undead? I mean, maybe. It would still... There's that are corpse right now. So I didn't see why they wouldn't be one later. Okay, sorry. I wanted to switch the ring out, and this... probably help us. We'll do... down there. Oh, nope. I don't think I have a lot of elixirs left. Got tons of that shit. You know what? I'll just... Elixir. Not vigilance. I mean, vigilant. Yeah, what would we even do? Can I make... Let's look at some things we can craft. Battle Mage's Power. I just have to not die. Universal Resistance could be good. Makes it a little tough. Peerless Focus. Well, no, because they're both gonna have the elixirs of cloud giants. But then again, I don't know if I want to use that right in this fight. That's the only catch. I'm trying not to overthink this, but I also want to think about it. Basically, if we die, the elixir goes away. So there's no... I don't want to use all the good ones in this fight if we do die.
Flacketh's will be done.
So we'll save the cloud giant strength. We're going to use the hill giant strength.
Nature's servant awaits.
Have you met my hamster?
Okay, and then... You know, for Minsk, let's do... You know what, for him in this... Let's do Colossus. Jaheira, I don't even think is going to join the combat, right?
Eager for battle.
No, hold on, sorry. Sorry. It is, gotta craft it first. And vigilance is a good one too.
Call and I answer.
All the way down. There it is. And then for us, you know what? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it just in case this goes south. Okay.
Huh. I'll give it a shot.
Hold on. Save first from all that. All right, let's do this. Let's do this, and let's do it. Hopefully correct.
On my way.
All right.
Eager for battle.
Here we go. All right.
I know what to do.
Oh, get them wet. That's what we like to see.
All right. What now?
Now, chain lightning or lightning bolt? I'm not going to be able to... I don't want to destroy the door. Can I even destroy the... I cannot destroy the door. Okay. Let's do this.
Pick a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Jahira doesn't even start. Okay.
This ought to be good.
That's kind of funny. Alright, hold on.
Still some way to go.
Tactical repositioning. See, this is why Saravok lost. It's because he doesn't understand that Jahira can transcend initiative at first. Okay, not horrible. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
I won't give in.
Alright, then us. Okay, you're like the biggest problem. Yo, we're gonna upcast this. Let's go. Okay, you saved. You're doing good with the saves.
You point, I punch. My blade will be the decider of sides.
There we go.
I will ascend.
Alright, Lae'zel. We're gonna go... Oh, you know? I didn't turn the music back on. God damn it. Alright, cool. I was like, wait a minute, there's no dramatic... There we go.
End.
This room will be thy resting
Ooh. He got his sword. That's great. Lae'zel, stand up. Oh, you dick. Oh, okay. You're dropping it again. Mostly because I don't want you to have it. But also, it might be a good sword. That was unfortunate. Jeez. Okay, alright. So we'll do stun. Saved, of course. Do it again.
Victory awaits.
Okay. No, drop it. Well, you're either gonna die or you're gonna drop the weapon. That's what we're talking about. Thank you. What is this? I imagine it's just a basic sword. Blackguard sword, necrotic damage on hit infused with one of your smites. Ooh. A Jahira blade. Probably wielded by the one who forsook all ties of friendship and kindness. Minthar. This sword is rife with deranged energies. It seems to transmit feelings of contentment when carving through bones. Yeah. You're lucky. But dude, oh, prone.
Consider my hackles raised.
Holy shit. Alright, well played. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay, this is going way better than I thought it would. This is... okay. I'm not upset that we're casting that. But it seems to be happening. We will do good. Shocking grasp. Oop.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel!
Come here. Ah, come on. Fuck yeah. And they haven't even... It's only the 3 of them, so Saravog doesn't even know we're beating up his
I will
guards.
ascend.
Damn it, Blazo. Shit. Ooh. It's okay, we can take it. Don't you dare. Ah. Slipped.
Have to keep going.
All right. And just like that.
But kicking for goodness!
Ooh. On the ground.
Time to strike.
It's a bad time for you, dog. Brutal.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
Okay, that shouldn't hit them, but it should hit him. Just enough. I try harder than that. Hey, you guys, you know what? You guys are doing great.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
It was truly hard to deal with you guys and Saravog at the same time. Okay. Alright, we gotta take care of this. Oh, it's all water now.
Another step forward.
Great. Look at that. Fantastic. Ooh. Blackguard's gauntlets. Inflict wounds. It's medium armor, though. Key to the murder tribunal. Nice. That's pretty. Your foes have disadvantage on saving throws to resist your spells or actions that inflict fear. Minthara.
A welcome face. How can I help?
Good. I'm good. For now. Very rare have you a Blackguard's Plate. All incoming damage reduced by 1. Advantage on wisdom saving throw checks. Disadvantage on stealth checks. To break one's oath is a dangerous game. It marks you as a faithless cur, an exile without a cause. This armor is tempered by an age of rocks, blades, and persecution turned against it, and is buffed by the immutable, unbindable will of its wearer. Impressive and expensive to sell. Are these Blackguard's Greaves? You gain Longstrider. Sick. Medium armor, though. Alright, cool. Well, hopefully Saravog won't be expecting them. It's pretty good. Now, I feel like the smart thing to do is to rest. But that's why I didn't want to use any super wild elixirs, just in case. Because we could short rest, right?
Action, not reaction.
I mean, we do get these back.
Work to be done.
Use like too many of these.
And a virtuous boot.
I think the hardest thing is the fact that I'm missing both of our 5th level spell slots. Yeah, I feel like we just gotta rest. Take the hit on these elixirs.
Don't waste a step.
And we'll be back.
No, curse to put my hands on everything.
Yeah. Just because it's just this is gonna be too much of a fight to go and just be like, let's push through. Which I'm sure probably could. You probably could do it. But I'm just being cautious. Back, we made it. We're rested. We're feeling good. And now let's get everybody prepped. We're gonna do. Let's see. Oh, that makes that tricky. 10 turns. So definitely want to use that in the fight. Not now. Okay, so we're gonna do battle mages.
Blackets will be done.
Play Zell. That potion of speed in
Let me
combat.
guess, you need something.
There you go. So you guys are juiced up. You guys are ready to go.
Blood? No, never mind.
Jaheira. Jaheira, I'm gonna
And
wait.
these things have stayed interesting.
Because I think giving her universal resistance would be pretty good for this. Potion-wise, we have 6 of those, 4 of those. I don't really think we can craft any more. And 1. 1 is better than none. So we'll do that, and then another potion of speed. Alright, who else wants speed? Vince could use some speed. Right, because the 2 bonus to AC, that's going to put her at 18. It's going to put him at 17. Advantage on dex saves a double movement speed. I feel like that's pretty good. Right? So now, last thing we're going to do is... Oh wait, no, it's up here. Scroll Chain Lightning. Save that. That's going to be good for this. And then Conjure Elemental, which I also have to cast from the bar in order to choose our variant. Damn. Unfortunate. Okay. Okay, air, earth, fire, water. Gushing air, shock. Soil slam. Erupting, burn. Yeah. I feel like this is good. Okay. So, can we how can we do this? Right? Because I can't disarm him because of his cool abilities. You guys, I think, just have to die. Right, we're just gonna... It's gonna buff his armor class. This is like, he heals every attack. Like, that's crazy. Right, and then permanently hastened. Can't be paralyzed, restrained, or reduce movement speed. Right, and then... That's not great. They're basically buffing him. Can I... Thing is, I want to have the conversation with everybody. That's the problem. Is the better thing to do would be... Can I even get up there? Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be to send somebody over here to stage, right? And then separate us. I don't even think I can get in that door. Oh. Ooh. Well, that maybe could go all the way around, but we end up in the same room. I just think we might just have to go. Might just have to go in. 'Cause I don't want to, for the sake of the RP, I don't want to lose out on the conversation. But it's better to
gaze upon murder's
His
tactically
Proud
set
to know
up.
this before you.
This is here, but these hop.
The history.
What purpose do you have in bringing these heretics to the court of Bhaal? Speak. These two have long meddled in my affairs.
We have...
And so your hubris only this time.
Great. I will say, I'd be very interested to know if we could actually just... We could probably, like, fully chat with him if we didn't have Minskinja here, right? We'd have no concept of this guy even really being bad except for our check. Oh shit, it's just us. Okay, let's do... No, because they're gonna cast some fuckery. I can't do anything.
You've made a grave mistake.
All right.
I will not tolerate impudence. Shall
Good
be
lord.
your grave.
That's right, the sorcerer is in tanking range. You wouldn't believe it, would you, Sarah?
breaks the bones.
You'd never know. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get that speed. Delicious. Yeah, we gotta stop him. Stunned. Stunned. Great. Oh, look at you running away. Shit, Jahir's actually in the fight. Crazy concept.
Not pinned down just yet.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Swift and lethal.
Swift and lethal. Okay, we're also going to take the speed.
My path be true.
Interrupted. Really? God damn it. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, what can we do? What can we do? I could dash. We do. We need to deal with you. There's no getting away around that. You know what? This is worth it. This is worth it. You gotta go. Even if it means buffing him. Goated. Ah. Incredible. Okay. All right, so he's no joke. 31. You only have 31 health left. Okay, can I position this to just hit you two and not Minsk? Okay, see, he's not even really worried about us right now, it seems.
The taste of the tang out there.
Uh-oh.
It has been
Okay. Okay. You know what? We can do that too. Alright, done. Three. Nope. Not gonna happen. Fucking boarding bond. Of course. Alright, done and done. Okay. Alright, that's something. You know what? I'll take the double crit. That's pretty cool.
I am fury. I am death.
There we go. Huge. Gosh, just he's got such a high AC, it's crazy. Okay. Burning. We're all taking a little bit from my enhanced blood. Okay, so yeah, we're all very close. Oh my god. Some fucking bullshit, man. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that number? That's insane. Okay. It doesn't seem to go away either. Wait, what do we do about that? What's his strength is still maxed out at 20. Damn, he cannot handle the
Death
intoxicating
greets
strikes.
us all, but not today.
Okay. He saved, but it still hurt. About 5% is some bullshit. Five damage.
I am fury. I am death.
Good lord. How do you feel about acid? This. Ooh, okay. Okay, hold on. Oh, you bitch. Okay, but he's nervous now. He's nervous. He's threatened. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna do this so that I can go out here. Right? Wait, no, not that.
Your power belongs to Bhaal.
My innocence tending.
It's okay. It's okay. We got this. See, he don't like the fact that we got the elemental. $50. Incredible. Oh yeah, he's hurting. He's not feeling good at all. That should hit the pillar, so it shouldn't hit the elemental, but it'll still hit him. Alright. That was not too bad. That was pretty cool. I'm actually surprised. How much more manageable it is for him to be buffed versus unbuffed, not leaving him unbuffed by these three. Alright, I think it's very interesting.
Moving ahead.
That was a hell of a fight. That was incredible. That was so cool. Damn it. That's crazy. On hit, inflict bleeding upon targets that have maximum hit points. Abattoir. Oh. Got the key. Oh shit. Map to Bhaal Temple. Sword of Chaos. Oh shit. It's a great sword too. Chaos Lot hit. Regain HP with every hit. The Sword of Saravak, brother of Gorian's ward and child of the evil god Bhaal. Though much of its power died with him, the sword is still formidable and glows with a malevolent light. That's cool. That's really cool. We got his helmet. We got his helmet. Deathbringer's sight. You gain dark vision up to a range of 10 feet or 50 feet if you already have it. That's cool. Whenever you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. You cannot be frightened and cannot be afflicted with other emotion-altering conditions. That's why he couldn't feel anything. The last sight Saravok witnessed as a mortal was his sibling's knife. This duel, the first between Bhaalspawn, is worshipped still by the cult of Bhaal, who now believe that no act is more sacred than fratricide between spawn before the altar of their dread lord. Damn. Intense, dramatic. Yeah, that's a hell of a that's a hell of it. That's a hell of a look. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot of that one. Can we let's see. No. Well, this is very important. How many times do you get to sit on this? You know? Cool. All right. Came to the murder tribunal and all I got was that photo. Okay, so before we do anything else, before we go roaming around.
The cub speaks.
Okay, here we go. I was gonna say, are we nobody's gonna have an opinion on this?
Nothing so grand. He was just another broken little Bhaalspawn who tried to clamber to glory over the corpses of others. There was a time when he might have made more of himself. He was certainly given the chance after we threw him down, but he slunk back into his father's shadow instead. There is nothing more to say of him.
Damn. Not worth it. So does that mean they didn't kill him? They just were like fully defeated and were like, go on, get out of here. So he's not... Yeah, he's not undead, so... He was never killed. God, that's a cool sword, though.
Yes, my friend.
Nothing? Wow. I'm actually kind of shocked.
Minsk is an open book with many pretty pictures.
Whoa. We haven't known each other long, but I think I would like to be more than friends. What a wild proposition. Like best friends.
My friend, you saved my oldest and best and oldest friend from the Shadowlands. You pulled Minsk from the Absolute's hateful hands and delivered him back into those of his hamster. You chased after me time and again and saved me when you did not even know me. We are already more than friends. We are the best of friends.
Yeah.
Comrades in arms. Companions in common cause. This is what you mean?
That is finally somebody who actually gets it. That's exactly what I was hoping for, because the last time I tried that with Halson and he was like, hey. And it's like, no. I'm sorry, sir. I had hoped we'd grown a little closer than that. I refuse to believe you're this dumb. No. I wish there was an option to just be like, that's exactly what I mean. It's the most beautiful sentence I've ever heard from anyone, aside from Lae'zel. This is... I have to commit to the... I started this. It'll be going a little closer than that.
Closer? Ha! You could only be closer if you were to wriggle beneath my blankets with Boo. And he is a little protective of his territory, eh? Minsk thinks you will sleep more soundly in your own bed. And if Minsk may be so bold, none of this funny under-the-covers business with any of our fellows. We must save our sweaty strength for the absolute, eh?
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. No sweaty under the covers business with any of our friends, alright? We'll save our sweaty strength for the... That's hilarious. Oh my god. That's so good.
What's hiding here?
That was honestly the best thing that's the best conversation we've had with him. He doesn't know about Lae'zel, and that's okay. That's the Temple of Bhaal. This sketch map shows a dotted line follow to get to the Bhaal Temple. Below the sketch are some instructions. Use a round street hatched into the city sewers. Proceed northwest to find your way into the Undercity ruins. Blood the skull to pass the door. Follow the trail of murder to Bhaal's temple door. Praise Bhaal. I did find that by accident. So that's kind of cool. Okay, let's see. Mason's journal. Never in all the years of my craft have I felt I was carving my own tomb. This armored husk I once thought a man. He's trapped me here during the renovations. While he says I'm free to leave after the work is done, Ilmater, the god's awful smell. I'm no fool. Damn. It was kind of funny. It might be completely... a bit niche. Right, but that definitely... It feels... That exact thing, like he's building this for them and then ends up getting trapped in there. Clearly. All part of the plan. Just to be killed. Yeah, but no, it reminds me, and those who know understand. From the Resident Evil series, George Trevor is basically the exact same situation, right? Helped build Spencer's mansion. Created very smart, incredibly skilled man. Built all the traps and puzzles and everything. And then ended up getting intentionally trapped in there too. Ooh. Tragedy. Okay, but where's this go? This goes back around, I imagine, right? Before we start playing with keyholes. Ooh. Alright. Whoa. Okay, so this is... This is a desk? Oh, of course, for, you know... Someone's got to man the prison, I guess. Cool. Stuff. You know what? I bet that looks nice in a different color. Not big on teal. For any of us. Regular boots. Appreciated boots. Bowl. Heavy chest. Nice. Okay, okay. Legacy ledger. Herein are logged the blood requisitions. The corpse wealth of our sacrifices taken from their dead hands. After chronicling the assassin's claim on their own type, the remainder should be brought before the temple's leader, no longer the butler, as in past times. What follows is a detailed financial log of loot from dead targets, always accompanied by indulgent purple prose, describing their cause of death. Wow. Ooh. A page from Saravok's book. A page torn from what appears to be a memoir by Saravok Onchev. The blood of Bhaal must never be wasted, only multiplied. I knew it from the moment of her birth, and every day thereafter. I watched the baby become a woman, Helena, my shape-shifting beauty, my daughter, in Bhaal's waiting womb. In her I planted my Lord's seed, and thus we beget the blood lamb Orin, the child of my child. At Bhaal's sacrifice and waiting? I did not know that it would be Orin that Bhaal favored, not Helena. But it matters not. Orin would help to bring forth a new birth in Bhaal's name. A world baptized in blood. Oh no. I see why she's mad. Okay. That's... Ugh. You know what? That's a... I'm no ballist, but I feel like that's a little... This might be a little weird. I feel like that's just... So... that is... You know what? It's a good thing we killed him. I feel like we've done the world and the future a service. My shape-shifting beauty. So his daughter, Saravok's daughter. God, this really paints Saravok in a different light now. His daughter, he then has a child with his own daughter. After, to say like even watched her become a wife, so like child born, grew up, woman, then has child with his own daughter, and that child is now a product of Bhaalist incest. And that explains why, I mean, she could have just been a changeling in general, but the fact that it confirms his daughter was a changeling, and that's why Orin is also a changeling. I don't like any of this. That's... What the fuck, Saravok? Oh my god, I feel like there's a line, and that was... so be... The line wasn't even in the picture anymore. It's like, no, it must be. We must multiply the blood. And the only way I could do that is clearly with my own child. There's the whole, keeping the bloodline pure, and then there's maybe... Good God. I hate that I read that. I hate that so much. That's fucking horrible. Does Orin know? Is Orin aware of this? I would, part of me hopes she's not. Part of me hopes she has no fucking idea. Right? But if she does know, that explains probably... I don't know. My God. Dear Quill, do you remember me? We spent a sweet evening chatting to one another after you gave a heart-stopping performance at the Nashkel Inn when I was on a patrol tour. I heard you were heading for Baldur's Gate to get your songbook published, and I pre-ordered my copy. If you'd forgive a humble fist's boldness, I sent you a writing that I wasn't bold enough to say on that night. Each one of your scales is a gem. Your eyes shine brighter than your throat fire. Images of you have beset me since we met. You must have many suitors, as a scholar of love ballads, but perhaps when you get to the gate, you'd meet me one starry night in the Blushing Mermaid. This letter's clearly unfinished, the Fist intending to write more before sending it. Damn. Close. Bold. That's tragic. Or can we, I mean, I don't think we can find that person. But the idea is really sad. And now dinner planning. The bodies of our lambs must be nourished. An exclusive deal has been made with the runner of a mass grave corpse yard in Merrick Peatlands. Preserved bog body will be added from now on as a side to every meal for the faithful. If prisoners don't like it, they can starve. Ugh. Is it really worth it being a part of this? Is being a ballist is like that shit just so good that this is worth it? Cause preserved bog body, you know, normal people have like, you know, sides of corn, maybe mashed potatoes, something like that, but they're like, nope, here's a corpse. Delicious. Don't you want some? You'd be lucky to have some. In fact, you should be happy to have some. This is how this works. Oh, God. You know what? Nah. Saravok chose his fate. He chose his fate. He chose several fates. None of them good. None of them at all good. Okay, so that doesn't actually go around that way. Man, this is gross. This is fucking... I'm sorry. Is it... I can't be the only one that's... What the f... Yeah. A child with his own child that's some shit. You can't defend that. There's no like, oh, well, you know. Good lord. If she wasn't our enemy, I would feel... You know what? I still feel kind of... I feel for Orin. Whether she knows or not, that's fucking... That's a bad fucking time. You know? Okay. There's something over here? Okay, anybody else got vision? Excellent. Excellent. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna walk over here.
Step carefully.
Okay. This is what I was checking for, because I was like, okay, why?
I did not sleep.
Why is there a sign that's like, oh, fists this way? And it's to fucking trap them. It's to trick them. And then throw them into prison. And then probably eat them. Who knows? Alright, good stuff. Good stuff, great stuff. Damn, that's that. Shit. Okay. Look at this. Found a map pointing us to the Temple of Baal's hidden undercity location. Found a Baalist amulet on Saravok's body may help us enter the Temple of Baal. And we slew Justice Saravak and his murder tribunal. We should search his belongings to find a way into the Temple of Bhaal. We now know how to gain access to the Temple of Bhaal, but Orin won't be happy that we dismantled the murder tribunal. We must reach the temple and rescue Halson before she learns this. And see, that was kind of... That was my only hesitation, I think, to really fight this, was we had an agreement with Orin to basically back off any of the Bhaal stuff. And we were going here to kind of investigate, definitely with the intention of like, okay, we're gonna probably have to dismantle this whole thing. But then when it was Saravak being there, and it's like, this definitely needs to be shut down sooner than later. Hopefully Orin doesn't know yet. We killed the ball spawn, Saravak Anshev. We should check his nearby sacrificial chamber for any information on the Bhaal cult. And we will. And we are. We are. Because the thing is, we don't want to go... we don't want to go to the Temple of Bhaal yet. Because I think the proper... For us to do is deal with Gortash and his situation first. Before... doing this, right? But I do want to open the door at least. We don't have to go in. But we can investigate. No. We can investigate. Because I think the next thing on our list of things to do fuck? Valeria? Why are you in here? Is this... This isn't the temple... This isn't the... This isn't the Temple of Bhaal. Like, this isn't the full thing. This is a different area. This is throwing me off. This is a part of finding a way to access the temple, so it's not actually the temple. Okay. I don't want to go in here if it's like Orin's over here waiting and she's like, hey, by the way...
Citizen! Get me out of here!
Holy shit, you actually were gonna be... This is where you disappeared to. Wild.
Get here and free me at once!
Okay.
I have something to ask.
Citizen! Thank the gods you're here. My wrinkles are starting to chafe. As an officer of the law, I demand you free me at once.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think you have to threaten. Not threaten, but you have to be like, I demand. It's like, what if I didn't?
They're supposed to be locked up, not me. Get me out!
Alright, you know what? That's a lot of blood. Oh, wait, there's a chest over here.
Have you no ears? Or are you just thick? Free me!
Yeah, I kind of, the more you do that, the more I don't want to.
Release me, you ingrate!
Spare pipe, tusk chewed and bent slightly to sit neatly under a trunk. This pipe has seen a great deal of the city's craven underbelly.
Get here and free me at once!
Trunk balm. Valeria's snuff. This classifies as scrubbed clean of its former contents. Oh, this is why you're going into withdrawal. That's why. Jeez. Trunk balm, mysterious liquid is dried to the bottom of this bottle. Macedonian Memoirs, Volume 1. Investigator Valeria. This lightly crumpled personal missive, parchment humming with Mount Celeste's radiance, boasts sporadically recorded entries in Hollyphant's life. Bloody planetars. I tell them every time they deploy her. If you send someone to observe the Blood War, there's a danger they could be recruited. Every time they say it's a minor heresy. Why? Zariel wouldn't be the first to fall. Lathander's light doesn't reach that far down into the plains. They say crime doesn't pay around here. They say that in a world of purest good, who'd have motive to do evil? They also say the path to the hells is paved in good intentions. So which is it? Of course, they don't really know. Hypocrites, a lot of them. It's just one bloody adage after another up here. But if you ask me, what any of them mean? Why, who, what? No one's interested. Lulu's no help either. She's a model Hollyphant, a perfect example. My superiors are quick to remind me. And she's fallen for Zariel's act. Hook and all. No, it's not an act. Zariel believes what she's saying. She's just wrong, foolish, and Lulu's a fool to believe it too. Lulu had chauffeured from descent into Avernus. It's official. I depart for Baldur's Gate at the earliest opportunity. Spreading conspiracy, disorderly drinking. First, I didn't know there was a prohibition in place. Second, if you don't want me drunk, don't send me to the Feywild. Gnomes have the best mead. And all the other allegations weighing against my person have tipped my reputation. Over the edge of a cloud, down to Toril, of course. It's not phrased like that. Your sense of justice is needed by mortals. Baldur's Gate is a lively tavern scene. Piss off. I know what they're really thinking. Pains the trunk, the lot of them. Not to say I told you so, but my connections tell me Zariel's broken code to intervene in the Blood War. If only someone had warned them. Apparently, she killed a horde of these trolls, running rampant down here in Tor. Her heart's in the right place. It's a shame her sword isn't. She's too reckless to be let near the Blood War. I reckon this is just the beginning. But alas, I've picked up a rather handy new phrase since setting up in Baldur's Gate. That's none of my business. That's damn. Yeah, so coming down, I like this is really interesting. Right, every time you play someone for the Blood War, they could be recruited. Zarya wouldn't be the first to fall. And then Lulu's mentioned, and then I don't know. It's neat. Okay, all right. Jeez, good lord.
With a flick of the wrist.
Release me, you ingrate!
Ingrate? Never mind. Fail the roll. You're lucky we're better than that.
And free me at once.
Not even like a please. None of a, oh my god, you're here. Wow, I've finally seen somebody after all this time who's not a cultist.
They're supposed to be locked up, not me. Get me out!
Oh no, I'm trying. The chains are so difficult to open. Oh jeez. I don't know. I might have to get somebody else down here.
Have you no ears?
Oh no.
Thick. Free
Damn.
me.
Ooh, these locks are real tough. Real tough.
Release me, you ingrate!
I don't think I'm gonna be able to at this rate. I think we might just have to leave you behind. I don't know if you said please.
Get here and free me at once!
Oh no, I guess that's that, huh? Damn, sorry.
You! Free me at once!
So rude.
They're supposed to be locked up, not me. Get me out!
Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot.
Have you no ears? Or are you just thick? Free me!
Wait, did it say it said it was resistant to bludgeoning? Resistant to everything.
Release me!
Well, no, that's not what it was.
Thanks for freeing me so quickly. No idea what those Bhaalist Burks had planned with me, but those chains were starting to chafe. Though I do wish you'd figured this all out before I, put the blame for Father Lorgan's murder on that poor refugee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least it's over now.
I don't know if that would be the... Well, at least it's over now. I wish you'd figured this out before I went and accused an innocent person, because I couldn't be bothered to deal with this. That's what you mean to say. That's what you actually mean to say. But I'll say it for you. Let's see, I didn't do it for you, I did it to gain access to Orin. How'd you end up here? If I know Bhaal, this isn't over. This is true. But how did you end up here?
After our chat at Charessa's Caress, I thought it best to polish off the bottle I'd started. I started coming over all woozy. My joints stiffened up quicker than a brothel browser's loins. Paralyzed. My vision went black. When I woke up, I was in chains. Overall, a terrible ordeal. One deserving of a drink. I'd bid you good day, but it's been royally shite all round.
All round. I mean, you were pretty publicly looking into the murders, and then the people who are doing that whole thing. You didn't really make it hard for you to find. Risky business. Are you sure we're finished?
You might not be finished. I am. It's plain to see that I'm well out of my depth here. But you gave these reprobates a proper seeing to. You clearly have what I don't. Courage, insight, heroism. The city needs you. I overheard these pigs talking. There's a Bhaal temple deep within the old Undercity that the cult is using. A century ago, it was destroyed by a group of heroic sorts. Let's hope history repeats itself, eh?
Mind who you call history, Hollyphant.
Very good. Now, let's talk and find that temple. This place is foul as piss. I'm out of here.
The worst part is it's like, he's kind of funny. They're pretty funny. But, let's see, what do we... Save Valeria and end the murder tribunal.
What to do?
All right. Here we go. Investigate the murders. Investigator Valeria told us where to find the Temple of Bhaal. Orin waits us there. Yeah, Valeria feels indebted to us for having saved her from an untimely death. She and her city watch are prepared to support us in the final battle. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We'll take it. We'll take it. You know, she has a bit of an attitude. But also, to be fair, she was chained up here. Let's see, investigator tells us where to find the Temple of Bhaal. Orin awaits us there. That's true. But we have to disable the Steel Watch before we deal with Gortash. I think we should deal with Gortash before dealing with Orin. Right? Overall. Right, so...
Have to keep going.
I don't think there's anything else really here. Right, just a bunch of... candles and... Saravok's golden key. Where would that go? Do we have one of those? Isn't that? No, because we got the abattoir key. So where would his golden key go? Oh. Was that for that? Was that for that? If it was, well, I've done it again. I've unlocked something before finding the key for it. But that's okay, because I feel like the way we did it was still pretty cool. Honestly, it was way cooler than using a key. What are we talking about? Let's get out of here. We're done with this place. No more murder tribunal. However, Ballist activity will never truly be gone. Especially as long as Ball still exists. And it's hard to make him not exist. Success all around. Very cool. We deserve a rest. We probably do need to talk to everybody before we move on to anything else. Oh, nope, no. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's go back to camp. Okay, cool. Sorry, I had to turn the music off again. But yeah, I gotta be like that fight. Right, because we've been playing this on Tactician, right? We started this playthrough on Tactician and haven't changed anything since. And I can only imagine, especially because a number of you guys are playing, both here and in the Discord too, are playing this, have your honor mode runs, and that I feel like is a very, I wouldn't say it's like a run ender, because I feel like the House of Grief definitely is more, because that fight and the darkness and just the mess that is brutal. But I feel like that could also get pretty dicey. It is honor mode is everything, because what is it? They also have legendary actions, which I wish they had in Tactician, because I think that definitely makes boss fights, big fights, really cool.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Oh, nope, okay. No
Just
opinion
what I
on
need.
Saravok.
Always good to talk, my friend.
All right, nothing.
You wish to consult me?
Oh, no, okay. Actually, though, it's right now Blade of Oppressed Souls. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I don't know. I think it looks cool. Plus, it's a very, very paladinly. Damn, that's nice. That's sick. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Very cool. Let's see. We're gonna do this. I think. Well, technically, I think I'm still holding the sword. Yeah. Ooh. Mince could use it. I like the trident for Lae'zel.
This
Right,
city
Mince?
reeks of evil.
You have proficiency in these?
Or perhaps Boo just needs to bathe.
No. Wait. Yes. I don't know why I think he wouldn't. Very good. So we can still do all of our things. Right? Stronger, necrotic, and heals. The thing is, the abilities on that one are really good, right? The attack, make an attack roll as a reaction. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, we have advantage. And +1 to initiative. It was hard not to, but the sword's pretty cool. Sword's pretty cool. I don't know, it's kind of symbolic too, because it was...
I've got a long road ahead.
His old enemy.
Can't slow down.
Are we really, like, nobody has an opinion on this Saravok thing? I feel like that's a kind of a big deal.
Welcome.
Like, it's not, like, world-changing, but I feel like it's kind of something.
Soldier.
Wow. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
My favorite.
Wow. Okay, so nobody has... Nobody's got an opinion. Crazy. Crazy. Unfortunate. But, okay, so I think we're gonna rest, and I think we'll be alright. Because that, okay, now what do we do? Now what do we do? Right, because the... Right, I did say, right, disable the steel watch. I want to go take the sub. Try to free everyone in the Iron Throne before heading to the Foundry, because I think that is going to be a lot better. And then, but see, that whole series of events, I think we need to prepare for. Right, Orin told us not to underestimate Gortash's steel watch. She mentioned they come from the lower city. What I'm thinking we should do, though. This might be this one. This might be cool to do right now. Says that. Yeah. Okay. I think, you know what, that might be the one we do. Worm Way. After reading the Legend of Ansur, we discover the great worm Ansur resides in a secret lair called the Worm Way. The entrance is apparently located somewhere within Wormrock Prison, and the note inside it, into that opening the way, involves lightning sparks and torches. Which we will have. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, nobody else has any thoughts. Nobody else has any thoughts. Even after resting.
Always good to talk, my friend. I'm up for the challenge.
Come with me.
You've just got to make a little... Ready and willing.
Willing. That's funny.
Sharp as ever.
Truly sharp as ever. Because, I'm surprised. Truly am. But it's not that big of a deal. It's not that huge. It's just kind of like, I wish. I wish there was something else. But that's okay. It is what it is. So we gotta go. We're gonna do this. Right? One thing we need to do is actually get him set up with things. Okay, I'm gonna give him... You could have that one. Fistbreaker helm. These are gonna be good. Right? The blackguards, boots, gauntlets, armor. I might go. Might see if we can go buy him some better armor, because he can wear medium armor. So might be worth it. Wishy and Shadowblade. I think him having more movement speed is good, especially early on. Okay, sorry. I'm not trying to mess around too long. Because I don't have some armor, but I don't think I have any crazy medium armor in here. Right, because this could technically be for him. But kind of works out for us. I think that's okay. I think it's okay. Okay, here let's go.
Can't give up now.
Let's go shopping. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna go pick this up in the next episode because I've run out of time for this one. But we're gonna go shopping. We're going to see if there's anything else we should get. There's a couple of vendors in the town that we actually haven't seen yet, as well as a couple that we could go back to. We have some money, things to sell, money to spend. And I think then we're gonna go, that's the focus. Next episode, shopping, and we're gonna go locate Worm Way.
Afternoon.
We're gonna go Worm Way. I think that's gonna be a good idea. So thank you guys so much for watching. Right? Hell of a fight. What a turnaround from last time, from the absolute beatdown that was last episode. But for real, I appreciate it. As we do approach the end, but gracefully. And with, wouldn't say any apprehension. And I know we still got a bit of go. We still got, it's not like we're gonna end this in the next two episodes, right? But it just feels weird that it's even that point of like, oh, we're gonna be able to go after Gortash and Orin within a relatively soon-ish window versus that feeling so far off. It's weird. It's weird. But anyway, see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.